Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to King Midas Collects. Looks like some of my settings and buttons here on the stream deck aren't working, so I had to press everything manually on the computer, but that's okay. We got another video for you. It's been a little while. Not to say that there hasn't been stuff to show you guys and making videos, but I guess it's just the process of sitting here and going through the books and showing you guys what we got going on. There's still a ton week to week to week that we got to show you, the modern stuff and a couple of new stuff that have come in. Unfortunately, some news to update everyone with the Mythos trading post. Even though we have the LLC secured, we were not able to secure an office storefront for the time being. The place that we were talking to, the managers, threw these crazy numbers at us after the fact, and it just wasn't going to be affordable to do it month to month. So in the meantime, we ended up getting two 10 by 15 storage units right next to each other, which is, a pretty massive amount of space to really get organized and to still have somewhere. It's climate controlled indoor, somewhere for people to come by if they want to check out books, or we got a new collection in and somebody wants to sift through and see what we got. So once we get things moved from back all over here into that storage facility and get it organized and clean, we'll be ready to go. We'll be processing here. There'll be much more space to process here, and then obviously space over there to process as well. So fantastic. And it's like an eighth of the price that we were going to pay, rent wise, electricity, and insurance for, owning a storefront. So with that being said, now we have more money to go out and grab new things, and I'm excited. We've already reached out to a gentleman who had Pokemon cards sealed, base set 2 sealed fossil packs, has a ton of them. So we're going to get that deal going. And he also does comics as well. So looking forward to seeing what comics he might have that he's willing to offload. So we'll see. All right, so let's get into it. I'm just gonna kind of randomly go through this box that's behind me and show you guys what's in here. So whatever's in here is just what's going to be shown to you. That's come out, I would say, in the last 2-3 months or so. So great giant size House of M here, of course. They're really pushing Miss Marvel. This is a Phil Noto homage cover to the Joe Quesada, where it was Scarlet Witch on that 1 in 50 variant. And I got a ton of copies of that book, so really fun to homage it, see it homaged again. Another giant size House of M. This is Ivan Talavera. Beautiful looking variant cover here. There is a 1 in 100 of this, I believe, as well, if you prefer the virgin takes of those. I'm not really gonna, maybe I'll just show you guys really quick some of the other things, like Javier Rodriguez here on New Gods. Ooh, that Shredder book comes out real soon. So we got some Ninja Turtles here. Not really going to show you guys that. I don't know if you guys need to see Supergirl 3 there. Lyrics. And then I'll show you this one for sure, because I always show you Art Germ. So Art Germ. Fun book there. I actually don't know why we got this, but this is the foil reprint of I Hate Fairyland. It's just good Scotty Young stuff. If you like this type of storytelling, it's a pretty fun book. I know there's a lot. Oh, I showed you guys this because I bought a couple of other copies of it, but this is the Scotty Young Beneath the Trees, Volume 2, Rite of Spring. So looking forward to reading that one, because the first volume was awesome. Super good, super good. Okay, let's do this. I'll put these over here. And these were some of the, I think this is, I'm not sure if this is the cover A. This might have been the cover A. So it looks like the bear, Samantha is her name. Oh no. Like this one got tagged. See, this is the problem with keeping these books so in these boxes for so long without being bagged and boarded. Ah, man. That sucks. That really sucks. That is a really terrible crease there. Hopefully, see, yeah, some of these other books have the crease too. That is not good. So this is Patrick Bateman in American Psycho, Christian Bale. Movie poster homage there. Now we have to check all of these, man. Dang. I love Michael Cho, so I pick up his covers all the time. Got that classic feel to it. So World's Finest 41 there. Jorge Fornes, is that? No, that's part of the book. Okay, that's part of the book. Nightwing, issue 128. He's just killing it with the variants that he's doing across Indies and for DC. So anytime Jorge Fornes does a cover, I'm picking it up. Actually, let me take that back. I think that I'm not going to be picking up a lot of things because I was just looking at some of these books. It's $6.99, so it's a $5.99 cover A, and if you're getting the variant for that book, it's $6.99 for some books these days. What's happening? So this ends tonight. Jay Lee. Is this a second print? No, it's the first print. Showed you guys those Adam Hughes ones a couple weeks ago. The World to Come. Controversy there. So we got some Monstros. We got issue 3 of Battle Beast. And then the David Nakayama cover. So what else we got? Some Edge. No, this is Derek Chu. That might be Edge-Curie. This one looks kind of similar. So Uncanny X-Men 17. Look at that color rub right there. Fantastic. Love to see it. Ooh, some Peach Momoko here. Big Rig #1. This is a Post Malone written book. Posty on the bottom there. Again, Peach Momoko to do a variant cover for you is pretty. It's high praise. Got some Art Germ here. Ghost Pepper issue #1. Not sure if I've shown you. I probably might have shown you guys another copy of it. I always buy at least 2 copies of Art Germ covers. And then this is a second print. Yeah, I showed you guys. I accidentally bought 2 of those because I didn't think I bought 1. Show you a few more here, and then we'll cut the video after the variants, and then we're going to do one more video after this just to finish off that box and put it away. Issue 4 or 5 of Bitter Root. Oh, okay, there's only 5 issues of that. I didn't know. Spawn, okay. Nice little David Paratori here doing all the Deadpool variants. Here's a nice Dr. Doom one there. What else we got? Daredevil, Ghostbusters. Oh, Sanford Green. Always showing off Sanford Green artwork. Ultimate Incursion. What else we got? Oh, Lucio Parillo, of course. Ultimate Wolverine cover there. It's really cool that that's like the Winter Soldier in that universe. I Hate Fairyland, issue 42. I thought this was Mike Mignola, but this is just somebody like in the style of Mignola, which is pretty cool. So that's why I picked it up. I love Mike Mignola. Absolute Spider-Man. We had the final issue of The Immortal Thor. I didn't read any of that run. Was it good, y'all? Catacomb of Torment for your horror fanatics there. Love my horror books. Got some more Lucio Parillo on Thundercats. Yeah, Riccardo Federici doing Conan the Barbarian. Dude, look at his back, man. And that's all just from like swinging his sword. We have 2 covers here. Zatanna issue #5. We got the Omari anime variant there, and then we have, of course, the Frank Cho. His signature. I don't know, what would you call that? Like minimalistic. Yeah, I really don't know what you would call it. Resurrection Man, issue #4. I gotta get. Apparently, I'm missing issue 2 and issue 3. We're picking them up because there's Jeff. That's the only thing Jeff DeCall is doing right now. What are you doing, Jeff? I might be missing out on some of his work. Trinity, Daughter Wonder Woman issue #2. Tula Lote goodness, and then this beautiful homage to Year 3, Death of Jason Todd. Right, a corgi in the family. That's fun. All right, so we have bought this for a friend. Bring on Bad Guys Doom issue #1. This is the 1 in 25 variant. It's homaging the Thing versus excuse me, Incredible Hulk versus Thing cover, and then they did it again on Iron Man versus Doom. So of course they got Mr. Fantastic against Doom here. However, he ended up, this book literally came out 2 weeks later. I'm like, hey, I found a copy for you, because he couldn't find one. And then he's like, oh, I should have asked him first before buying it. I just assumed he didn't have it. So he's stingy and can't wait. He has FOMO. So he finds a CGC 9.8 cover of it and buys it. I'm like, all right, that's fine. But he doesn't mind taking it raw, because he's like, you got it for me, that's okay. The book comes in like 2 days. I was like, this is the fastest turnaround time for a book that literally just came out, and he's already got the slab. Not only did he get the slab, but he got 2 raw copies of this book. So he didn't need it anymore. And I bought it, and now I just own it. So we're holding on to it. Next up, here's a second print of Lost Fantasy, issue number 1. Of course you got to pick it up. Look at that. Look at that. Second printing on the side there. Giant size Image Comics. Final Fantasy 7, one of the greatest of all time. I like that the variant had the black label. The second print has the green label. And then that third print says greatest hits on the side, and then the sword is bloodied this time. So, fun way to do it. I think for the, if they were to do a 4th print, you should just do Final Fantasy 7 Remake. That's my opinion on it. Mark Spear's Monster, Something Wicked This Way Comes is issue number 3. I believe this is either a 2nd or 3rd print. It's a reprint, but I can't remember which one it is. I want to say 3rd, maybe. It makes more sense to me. I missed this one, so I had to order it online. Mark Spears did Thundercats, issue number 17. Sometimes it just gets by me if he happens to, because he was doing like some of the issues and then stopped and then did another issue. I don't know. It's weird. My LCS isn't getting their Zenoscope books in, so I've been having to order them online. So this is Grim Tales of Terror, issue number 7. This is Josh Burns doing the cover there. I think for a while I've been kind of iffy on Burns, so I haven't been the biggest fan because it's too digital for me. But it's still pretty nice. Looks like this Trinity book got kind of tagged there. That sucks. Everything's getting tagged. And then we were able to secure a 1 in 20. So, of course, every time they do their virgin or their minimal trade dress of these, the girls will be wearing less clothing. We have 2 more books to show you guys, and we'll call this video here. So finally got these in from the Archer team. This is the La Mole Vampirella issue number 1 variants that he did. He did a trade dress, and you're looking at it, a virgin, and then a line sketch. No, not a line sketch, but a sketch variant. And I'll show you that one in a second, but it is signed by Archer. So really, really glad these finally came in. They got delayed for a while. They were supposed to get him signed at a particular convention. He didn't get around to it, so just kind of had to wait a little bit. Had no problem doing that. Just happy that the books came, right? And then to cap it off, there is the other one that I was referring to, signed by Archer, limited to, I think it's like 150. So really happy to have that one too. Now, I wouldn't say that all the Vampirella art trims kind of look similar, but I feel like that artwork kind of looks similar to another one that he did. But I don't know how I'm missing some of that volume of Vampirella of art trim books anyway. So happy to add those to the collection, especially because they're signed, and I love my boy art trim. So hey, that's a win for us. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for tuning into it, and we will see you in the next one. As always, Mythos, oh my goodness, I can't even say her name right. Mythos Trading Post. Yeah, all your collectible needs, man. Check out the website deepinkcollectibles.com. We're in the process of changing over the domain name so that it's no longer Deep Ink. And added, let's see, what did we add? We added a bunch of Cosmic Marvel books lately. Some Daredevil books have been added onto the site, including some Silver Age stuff, some Superman, and some various DC titles. So check out the website. And until then, guys, Bag and Boredom, it's my pleasure to show off some books.